Thank you very much. We have a great cast so far in the day, and I'm here with Aiden to talk about a giant upset, first of all. And on top of that, a great adaptation. First game of 5.5 for both these teams. Gravity clearly adapting way better to it.
Yeah, and TSM really didn't try anything new, right? I thought they were going to try something new after Katowice, and they're like, all right, we're going to keep innovating on 5.5. Instead, they go back to put Bjergsen on a carry middle and try to have him run away with the game. And Gravity played exactly the way they should have against that. You know, Keen, he overdived at one point, but Urgot, I think, is a fantastic pick against Zed. Like, as soon as he ulties in, Noxian Corrosive Charge your feet and R him so that he will eat that Noxian Corrosive Charge. And then you just Acid Hunter, and you have extra resistances, you have a shield. It's just a great counter pick.
Yeah, and it's cool to see sort of these stylistic team comp as well. Like, Assassins, as a class, tend to be weak to Bruisers. Mages and big AoE sources and good consistent damage tends to be good against Bruisers. Well, guess what happens? You've got Zed, you've got Mundo, low damage threat in the top lane up there. Rek'Sai, who's building tank items second. Like, at a certain point, just Urgot and co stop dying. 3 Ninja Tabbies on the top lane.
All AD against them, yeah.
Right, all AD as well, except for Mundo trying to like throw cleavers at people. But compositionally, we're now seeing teams able to pick champions that work well against, hey, let's go blind pick an assassin mid. Well, guess what? There's stuff out there that beats it now.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about that. Kobe was talking about, he's like, I'm just in love with this week of League of Legends, and I can't agree more.
Yeah.
There's actually a replay I want to pull up on the telestrator here for you guys. This was kind of the fight that turned it all around for Gravity, and we'll just start rolling it out here at the start, because this is just the setup for it. Bjergsen uses his shadow over the wall, and then he ulties Bunny Fufu, and that's where Bunny Fufu flashes away. Saint immediately zones them, and this is very crucial right here, because if you look at the minimap, Dyrus has... Hauntzer is actually starting his TP. Dyrus isn't there yet. Dyrus hasn't even started his, and Hauntzer is going to arrive way before him. By the time that Hauntzer actually comes in, Dyrus starts his TP, and Dyrus is the person who had the lane push advantage in top. Also, this Absolute Zero keeps Lust Boy from going off to this side with Bjergsen, and Bjergsen has no support here. They immediately focus down Santorin, and this is funny, too, because everybody's trying to get on St. Vicious at the same time. Now, keep rolling the clip out here, because Keen is going to use his Hyperkinetic Position Reverser right there, and it gets immediately polymorphed, but he still keeps the extra bonuses, and he gets double crit by Turtle. So he actually takes reverse damage while still moving at the same time, or reduced damage. Bjergsen jumps back in, and he doesn't get that final kill. We end up seeing that Keen is able to back off, Bunny Fufu is able to back off, and they just clean that up very, very neatly with Hauntzer coming in to zone the back line. Cop was not a target in that fight. They were like, let's go after St. Vicious. Get Saint. And then he gets out just by the skin of his teeth, and then they overextend to try to pick him up afterward. Meanwhile, Cop and Keen are just unloading damage.
Yeah, and that's really good by them to be able to position themselves properly, be ranged, put the damage output down, ruin King second for Corki. Of course,
he actually had Bilgewater Cutlass at that point, and as soon as Zed
in the general
jumped
composition sense,
he was able to slow him at the same time, though, which was great, because we saw Bjergsen jump in, Blade of the Rune King, just like, no, Bilgewater Cutlass, and then he couldn't close that tiny distance, and it forced him to snap back.
Yeah, so obviously a lot of great play by Gravity. Gravity, the team overall, playing amazingly. You got to hand them a lot of credit for now being in sole possession of 5th place right now, heading into the last 3 games of split for them. But we're now going to hand it over to Dash for an interview.